If you're a mid-level player looking to train magic for very cheap and with 10 minutes of AFK between clicks, I have just the method for you. This method will grant you 50k XP per hour using just Chaos Runes, or if you want to be super cheap, up to 30k XP per hour with nothing but Mind Runes. This is both faster XP and lower cost than splashing, while still being fairly low effort. With Varlamore Part 2 came the new runes of Tapoyawik dungeon, which features a new type of crab, the Frost Crab. These frost crabs are a lot like sand crabs, but what's special about them is that they have a 100% elemental weakness to fire spells. This means that casting fire spells deals double the usual damage to them, which significantly increases your XP per cast. To access these frost crabs, you'll need to complete the Heart of Darkness quest, which has some mid-level requirements, but nothing too difficult. Actually, you don't need to complete the quest to access the frost crabs. In fact, you may even prefer not to. During the quest, you'll enter an instanced version of the dungeon that features the crabs, but because it's an instance, the dungeon is all yours, and therefore you won't have any other players crashing you. As of time of recording, I've actually never run into someone even in the main dungeon, so there's currently no competition for spots, but if more people learn about this method, that may change, so just keep that in mind. If you want to use Chaos Runes for higher XP, you'll also want to complete the Family Crest quest for the Chaos Gauntlets, which boosts the maximum damage from bolt spells by +3, or in this case by +6 thanks to the Frost Crab's elemental weakness. The only gear you'll need is a Fire Staff, a bunch of Air Runes, a bunch of Mind or Chaos Runes depending on your pick. Don't forget to bring Chaos Gauntlets if you're picking Chaos Runes, and any magic robes you happen to have. You'll basically never splash against these guys, so you really don't need to worry about your magic accuracy. From there, all you have to do is set your autocast spell to either Fire Strike or Firebolt, turn on Auto Retaliate, go down to the Runes of Tapoyawik, and down the first set of stairs. Stand on one of these 3 tiles that have 3 adjacent frost crabs, and there you go. These frost crabs will be aggressive towards you for 10 minutes at a time, so there's nothing else you need to do until that point. I use this time to cook, do work, clean the apartment, basically any stuff I need to do anyways, but now with no XP waste. Once the crabs are no longer aggressive to you, you'll have to run away a little bit and come back to reset their aggression. If you're on RuneLite, I highly recommend using the NPC Aggression Timer plugin, as it tells you exactly how much time is left before your aggression runs out, and will give you an audible notification when it does, as well as draw lines indicating what area you need to leave in order to reset your aggression. And that's all there is to it, a low effort and really cheap method to get pretty solid XP rates on a mid-level account. Particularly good for players on a budget or any irons who happen to have a bunch of Mind Runes lying around from barrows or whatever that they want to use up. Have fun gaining those easy magic levels.